It's Thursday, friends, and we're talking about the Escape Plan Trilogy. Oh boy. Happy Thursday. That's right. It's the not so middle of the week. A little bit past, but yesterday I had sat down to watch Escape Plan, the first movie in the trilogy, and after watching it, I put the second one in, and halfway through it was like, oh man, it's too late. I need to make a video, but it just wasn't going to happen. So I decided to watch all three in a row, a true triple feature, and make the video today about all three of them. Because the first one is a fantastic delight. The second one, maybe not so much. And the third one, a direct sequel to the first one. There's a lot to talk about here. So we're going to look at this real quick. I'm going to show you, look, this steelbook. It's a Walmart exclusive. It is beautiful. I will say, now this is just a Blu-ray set of the three movies. The first disc has the first and second movie on it. The third disc has the third movie and final movie from 2019, and also a making of featurette and a commentary, which I wish they would have done for the first two discs. At least a commentary. I did listen to the commentary and watch the making of. So let's look at these real quick and see what they're all about in case you've never seen them, and then we're going to talk about it. Let's go. Escape Plan 2013, rated R, 1 hour and 55 minutes, directed by Michael Hafstrom, or Mikhail, I don't know, written by Miles Chapman and Jason Keller, starring Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger, 50 Cent, and there's a few more here. Vincent D'Onofrio, Jim Caviezel is in it, Amy Ryan, Sam Neill. There's a lot of Benny Jones. I mean, come on now. This is not a low-end movie. It's a really well-written movie. So it's about a structural security authority finds himself set up and incarcerated in the world's most secret and secure prison. He is to use his skills to escape with help from the inside. There you go. That's number one. Let's look at number two here. Hades, Escape Plan number 2, 2018, rated R, 1 hour and 33 minutes. Years after he fought his way out of an inescapable prison, Ray Breslin has organized a new top-notch security force. But when one of his team members goes missing, Breslin must return to the hell he once escaped from. That is an awful synopsis. Directed by Stephen C. Miller, written by Miles Chapman, starring Sylvester Stallone, Dave Bautista, Xiaoming Hong, I don't know. Of course, it also has 50 Cent in it. Jesse Metcalf. Wow. Jamie King takes over the female role from the first one. Now let's look at the third one. Escape Plan The Extractors, 2019, rated R, 1 hour and 27 minutes. After security expert Ray Breslin is hired to rescue the kidnapped daughter of a Hong Kong tech mogul from a formidable Latvian prison, Breslin's girlfriend is also captured. Oh my goodness. Directed by John Hertzfeld. Written by John Hertzfeld and Sylvester Stallone, I believe. Based on the characters from Miles Chapman. Or Miles Chapman may have written it and then they rewrote it. I don't know. There was some confusion about that. Starring Sylvester Stallone, Dave Bautista, 50 Cent, Zen Zhang, Harry Shum Jr., and actually Max Zhang is what they... Look, this dude who plays... Oh, his character's fantastic. Just amazing. Devon Sawa, Jamie King is back. There's a lot of issues with the second one and some issues with the third one, but let's get back into it. We'll talk about it. So the first film from 2013 is a really well done film. The storyline, fantastic. security team. Like their whole job is to go into a prison and see if one of them goes into a prison for months at a time and tries to escape. Hey, gang, if you like coffee like we like coffee, like Squeaky Chair likes coffee, be sure to check out Blackout Coffee Company. Links in the description. From these supposedly unescapable federal penitentiaries, most of them, I believe, are private funded, not the ones that are government funded, if you will. Either way, he gets hired to do a job. He gets put in a different type of prison where he meets Arnold Schwarzenegger. There's a huge twist at the end. There's some obviousness in this, but the whole movie is Sylvester Stallone trying to escape while his team, working from the outside, is trying to find out what actually happened because nothing went the way it was supposed to. And they have no idea where he is. The storyline, albeit convoluted in some areas, was really well done, even if near the beginning of the movie, you kind of have an idea of who may be behind what's going on. Okay? I'm just going to tell you now. And this becomes a reoccurring issue, especially with the first and second movie. The third movie, it doesn't matter. But either way, it's just a fun movie. You got all these name guys, these actors and actresses that are doing a top tier job. It's really well done. I enjoyed this. This is the best of the three, obviously. So that was in 2013. In 2018, so 5 years later, when the second one is made, I don't know what was happening here, but it's a way lower budget and it has a lot of green screen work in it because of technically advanced things in the prison, and it's not well done. So therefore, it just looks shabby and cheap. Much like the fake blood in all three of these movies. I'm so sick of computer-generated blood. If you can't get the color right...
Stop it, you guys. You need to stop it.
This movie, the failure of this movie is it shows you at the beginning of the film who the bad guy's going to be. And it doesn't matter. If you've got 1% brain power, you're going to be like, oh, yeah, that makes not any sense at all. Because why did you show me that right at the beginning? That being said, even though this movie has some failures, the concept is decent and somewhat works. And it's an enjoyable watch for what it is. It's not worth a second watch, but it's definitely worth a watch. The first one, I could watch it a couple of times, maybe 2 or 3 times. It's just really well done. I enjoyed the writing, the dialogue. Pretty fantastic. The second one, they bring in Dave Bautista and his character. They seem to think this big muscle-bound dude is like somehow brilliant. And I disagree. He did a great job in Guardians of the Galaxy, but I've seen him in more things that are awful than that are good. So just quit, okay? Either way, this movie goes off the rails, and instead of it being about a prison for most of the movie, it's actually just about some nonsense. Watch the movie if you would like. It is fun. I'm going to tell you where you can watch them in just a minute for free if you're a member. All right, the third one. The third one is a direct sequel to the first one, and it's way better than the second one, with a few exceptions. Whereas the second one, for most of the movie, treats Stallone like a side character or a bit character that's not even really in the movie. The third one brings him back full on, but then they do that to 50 Cent, who's been in all 3 movies. Like a main character in all 3 movies. So that was a little frustrating. But John Hertzfeld, who directed this and helped rewrite it, he did a great job. It's obvious this movie is a bit lower budget than the first one, of course, and the second one. Why wouldn't it be? Because the second one I don't think did very well. They should have done the first one and then this one. And then if you wanted to take the second one, move it to the third one, confusion, all right? The only interesting thing about this one is that the prison that they are in is the prison that they used the outside of for Shawshank Redemption. This prison is massive and crazy town. Whereas in Shawshank Redemption, they used the outside as the exterior. In this, they are actually in that prison. It's not decorated. It is the prison that they don't use anymore. And right behind it is the new prison that they do house people in. So they can only film in a certain area because it is so close to the actual prison. I will say they did a great job of where they filmed, the town they filmed in, of working with people there in the town and showing love to a town that normally wouldn't get it. So that was great. The special features, the commentary was good. The making of was just a minor making of that all studios would do when they do something like that. So it's all right. But it was nice to see some work put in, right? The three movies work together theoretically. The first and the third one are the best of the bunch. The third one, it may or may not be worth your time, but if you want my opinion, when you're talking about this movie, or that movie, watch all three of them, okay? They're worth it. It's a fun watch. It's bubblegum, turn your brain off, just enjoy the ride. The first one is, of course, the best, the third one being the sequel to that. If you want to not watch the second one, that's up to you, friends. That's what I think about it. There's a lot of good things in these movies, and then there's some not so good things. I will always say yes to watching Stallone be Stallone, but at this point, they kind of set it up at the end of the third one for there to be another one. If you wanted to, you could do it, but numerous people die in the third one, and these are kind of like, you don't have to leave reality 100%. I mean, the story, the situations make sense. The jobs they're doing make sense in the first and the third one. The second one, nonsense. I mean, I get what they were going for, but technology is not to that point. Okay? It just isn't. So, you know what that means, friends. These are 100% well worth your time. Nerdy Wife and I were talking about it. She, as a normie, they're watchable. If you want to just watch bubblegum fun, you can watch these on Amazon Prime right now for free. All right? And I would advise you to do so. On the other hand, if you can find this for $20 or whatever, or 20, even $30, $10 a film, well worth it. I wish there was another disc of special features maybe, or a little more effort put into it, or even bump these up to 4K. I would have been happy with that. Whether it would have helped or not, I don't know. The first one definitely deserves a 4K, but that's just my opinion. What's yours? Let me know. I think it's time to start the rest of my day. We will definitely be back tomorrow to talk about another movie, and I think it's going to be something samurai related, but I'm not sure yet. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for being here. We love you all. From Michael, the microphone, Bob, squeaky chair in the back, and this big fat nerd. We'll see you then.